special evening to introduce the Lanka T10, the Lions Roar.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, the Lions are going to roar. I can assure you of that. And as the evening unfolds, we invite you to enjoy it.
Meanwhile, a limited overs match was organised, the first ever one-day international.
Let me tell you that the bowlers too looked relatively nervous. Here we go, the first ball in World Cup 2003.
Out, mid-wicket. Beats the field.
World's first ever international T10 cricket tournament in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment which I'm sure will go in the history of the cricket world for years. Let the games begin.
Plenty of Alex in that innings. Where Chandimal got into the act as well.
Nothing ball really. It's not really short. It's not aggressive. It's just length along the sort of their own body. You can't fire on it.
Deserve this trophy.
That was indeed the Chandana Vikramasinghe Dance Guild. Why don't we give them a warm round of applause? And what do you think, Tanvir? That is a tip of the iceberg as far as Sri Lanka is concerned.
I mean, honestly, I thought our jobs were tough, but looking at this, I'm glad we're doing this.
Plenty of their jobs are thankless.
Well, you know what? Now talking about the T10, because that's why we're here tonight, it is cricket's fastest format, growing from strength to strength, bigger, better, stronger.
60 minutes, 90 balls.
What are you talking about?
I'm testing you.
Well, you know I know my T10 pretty well.
All right, let me ask you a question. What's my involvement with the T10?
I think you were a commentator in the inaugural T10 season.
Well done.
Do I get an award for that?
Right.
Well, you know, I also want to say that T10 is spreading its wings far and wide as they have made a touchdown in Sri Lanka. You know, the relationship goes far back, and it is a very special relationship that T10 has with Sri Lanka cricket.
Of course. In case you didn't know, I thought you knew.
I do know, and I think it's super important that everyone here also knows that the ICC had a regulation for a full member board team to participate in the first T10 to qualify for ICC sanction, and Sri Lanka cricket helped T10 gain that ICC recognition.
Yes, indeed. Recognized and also participated. So, what does it tell you? It's
Well,
the
it tells-
association. It's the association. It's how far back.
And it tells me that it's meant to be.
Indeed.
This was going to happen at some
Indeed.
point.
So, is it history making?
Absolutely.
Right? Talking about history making, it's time now to invite a very special person who would come and speak about it. And it is the Honorable Secretary of Sri Lanka Cricket, Mr. Mohan De Silva. Can we invite him?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my privilege and honor to address you this evening on this momentous occasion on behalf of the President of Sri Lanka Cricket, Mr. Shammi Silva, and the members of the Executive Committee, when we launch the first edition of T10 in our country. At the outset, let me extend a very warm and cordial welcome to every one of you. A special welcome to our partners, Mr. Shaji Malk, Chairman of the T10 Global Sports, the Chief Operating Officer of T10 Global Sports, Mr. Rajiv Khanna. We are very pleased to have you with us this evening on this unique occasion as Sri Lanka gears to prepare for the first edition of the T10 in June this year. Naturally, all of us are excited about the prospect of introducing a new brand of cricket, the latest addition to our international calendar. And in this context, the vision of our President Shammi Silva is clear and strong. And we, as the Executive Committee, stand firm with him in this systematic and strategic path towards reaching the pinnacle of cricketing prowess in our country. As the first full member country in the ICC membership, and we look forward to great expectations. My dear friends, this tournament will not only provide opportunities to our emerging cricketers and exposure for them, it will also provide excitement and entertainment to our cricket fans, whilst adding value to all our stakeholders. As we all know, white ball cricket has evolved to a different dimension now. And we at Sri Lanka Cricket is privileged to have hosted the first T20 league during the height of the COVID pandemic, where no other country hosted any cricket during that time. And in this context, I would like to recognize with gratitude the support and cooperation we received from the then government, and very specially from the chairman of the COVID task force, General Shavendra Silva, who gave us all the necessary support and encouragement to go through with this. Well, friends, as you know, despite economic downturns and many challenges confronted by Sri Lanka cricket, the game of cricket has been able to weather the storm and achieve excellence. Sri Lanka always plays its cricket often enough with a straight bat. But even when it takes a turn, we still have the ability to respond positively and deliver results in the true gamesmanship and integrated value. Yes, friends, whilst it is important for Sri Lanka cricket to enhance their commercial values, it is also equally important to protect the integrity of the game. We are very conscious of our responsibilities, and I am confident in saying that we are well focused and well prepared and committed and well poised to take up the challenges of tomorrow. Friends, I would like to thank all of you for being here this evening. We extend our warmest, sincere appreciation to our valued commercial partners, team sponsors, the coaches, the support staff, and the players for the contribution you have made in taking Sri Lanka cricket forward. Yes. Enjoy the evening, my dear friends, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mohan De Silva. Very detailed presentation and speech. We appreciate that. And at the same time, on behalf of the Lanka T10, we would also like to express our sincere gratitude and thanks to Sri Lanka Cricket, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Ministry of Tourism and Lands, and also, let's not forget, the Armed Forces for their commitment and support always.
Well, now I would like to introduce someone who needs no introduction, really.
Special person.
Very special person.
A pioneer.
Absolutely.
Can I add a few more?
Go on.
No, I'll let you talk.
Well, this is his brainchild, and as you guys know, it's taking over the world one step at a time, and I promise you, his phone is always buzzing with players from all across the globe texting him that they want to be a part of this league.
Have you done that? I thought you play as well.
I mean, I could. Honestly, I could. Anyway, let's not take this any longer, and let's invite on stage Mr. Shaji ul Mulk, the chairman, T10 Global Sports.
Warm welcome.
I want to talk a little bit about T10 Sports Management. It's the founder and brand owner of T10 globally and currently organizes the world's first 10 overs format professional league, the Abu Dhabi T10. The TSM owns and manages the Abu Dhabi T10, and T10 Global Sports is the brand owner globally and expanding to launch multiple T10 leagues. Mulk Holdings, under the dynamic leadership of its chairman Shaji ul Mulk, has a history of investing and supporting cricket in UAE for over 35 years. Sir, now it's over to you. Everyone wants to hear from you.
All yours.
Thank you, Tanvi. Thank you, Roshan. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to be standing here in this August gathering. And thank you all for welcoming us, adopting us, and supporting us. Like Mohan and Tanvi touched on the subject, we are truly indebted to Sri Lanka cricket for where we are today. So the journey of T10 has been dramatic, has had its own ups and downs, and it's a journey where back in 2017, we started off. So I'm gonna give you a brief of how T10 actually started. Many of you must be wondering what's going on with this football image right there. It's got a deep connection to how T10 actually evolved. December 2016, me and my son, Adnan, we were watching this game. Finals FIFA Cup 2016. Real Madrid were playing Kashima Antlers, the Japanese side. Nobody gave a chance to the Japanese against a giant like Real Madrid. I'm not a football fan at all. My son is. So I was watching just to give him company. And the intensity we saw in this game of 90 minutes, the passion, the way the spectators, including me, was glued to the screen, the emotions which were going on, feeling all the highs and the lows. So it got me wondering, what is it that football has and cricket doesn't have? Why is football the number one sport in the world? Cricket is big, but it's not number one. Then we came up with this thing, it's 90 minutes. It's this short span. The attention span of the spectator is getting shorter and shorter. And then we asked a question, why can't cricket be 90 minutes? And that's where, ladies and gentlemen, was the birth of the idea of T10. And you see, one is an idea. In an idea, we come up with many concepts, ideas, and some are great, some don't work. So personally, I wanted to ask the experts. So just lucky, there's two grades of cricket, of T20. The PSL was going on in Dubai at the time. I had a chance to meet them. The first was Chris Gale. Went to Chris and said, hey Chris, look, I've got this idea, 90 minutes, 10 overs, what do you think? Chris went wild. Chris said, hey, that's me. That's exactly what I've been thinking and talking. You know, it needs to be shorter, man. 20 is too much. Well, that was Chris Gale. Then 15 minutes later, I met Shahid Afridi there. And asked Shahid, look, I've got this idea of, I don't know, stupid idea or wild idea, what? I want to make 10 overs cricket. Shahid said, yeah, I only need 6 overs. I've never played more than 6 overs. So, yeah, it's brilliant. So, I think that's where being vetted by some of the top, the greats of the game, gave me an encouragement, okay, let's really do it professional. But then doing professional is not easy. When you come up with a new idea, nobody has accepted it, and they want to do it well. It's not just about a club cricket. So we wanted to be telecast in all over the world. We wanted the world to play the cricket. So obviously we went to ICC, for sanctioning. Now ICC came up with very stringent conditions. First they said, look, you got an idea, the idea is great, but who's going to accept giving you players? What about the full member boards? Do they agree to this, your 10-over idea? Will you get players from them? Then I said, yeah, I think they will. Then I said, go back and get us endorsements in writing from at least 3 full member boards that they'll release the players to you before you can even apply to us. I said, fair enough. Then I go. So luckily for us, 5 full member boards endorsed it. And again, Sri Lanka Cricket was the first one. Sri Lanka Cricket, West Indies Board, Zimbabwe Cricket Board, Afghanistan Cricket Board, and Bangladesh Cricket Board. They all endorsed that, yes, they'll give the players. So I go back again, me and my team, to ICC and say, look, I've got your endorsements. Can I have the sanction now? And then the ICC said, yes, but we have another requirement you need to do, which a full member board has to send a team to play because this format has never been played. So I go again, and that's where Team Sri Lanka was the team which actually accepted to play, and SLC helped us do it. Thank you, SLC. Ashley was there at the time, so he was pretty much involved. Thank you. I think 2017, Sharjah Cricket Stadium, small idea. We started off 4 days. And I remember, come finals, the finals was on a Sunday. Sunday for us is a working day. It was raining as well. So we were kind of, worried with the attendance going to be there, what? And then something incredible happened. Not only the stadium, this is the live image of that particular day. Not only the stadium was sold out, we had 10,000 people on the street outside the stadium, shutting down the city. The paramilitary had to come in, the whole city was blocked, and that showed the T10 has truly arrived. So the journey of the T10 started from there, and then, Abu Dhabi government picked us up. They saw there's something in it, you must. So the government sponsored us. We signed a 5-year host city agreement. Now this picture, what you see, is pre-COVID. And again, I'm pleased to show this. We have created a national record in Abu Dhabi for cricket and T10 finals being the highest watched sports in the country, surpassing some major events like the Formula One, the racing, the tennis. And so this is 122,000 attendance, of course, in 10 days was, the highest watched spectacle. So this is where T10 has become so popular. Of course, the broadcasters are all over the world. We are well covered in the T10. And you can see the growth in stats. Modest start, season 1, 12 million viewership. Season 2, 76 million growth. Season 3, 80 million. We moved to Abu Dhabi that year. And then I think also a COVID year. Season 4, 144 million. And last year, season 5, almost a 400% growth. 340 million viewership, basically. So that's put us among the top highest watched sports or cricket events in the world, basically. Well, these are some of the commercial values which our sponsors have achieved each year, which is the third-party vetted values. Again, starting from a modest $32 million commercial value, going on to $279 million last year. Now, having done that as a corporate business house and having established T10 over the last 5 years, so my team has been consistently pushing me that it's time T10 goes global. And that's where we're moving now. As you can see, we have plans to be moving as a whole about 6 continents in the next few years. So we already signed with, of course, Sri Lanka Cricket being the first full member board to adopt T10. We've also signed with Zimbabwe, and we're also about to sign in Europe, Americas, Far East. So making T10 a totally and a fully global sport, basically. Our aspirations are to give over 75 days of cricket to the cricketing world with a 2 billion viewership. So that's the aspirations, and we are on the move. And once again, I close my opening remarks saying that Sri Lanka Cricket, we are indebted. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shaji. It's incredible to know the journey of T10 and to see where we are today. And like I said, Roshan, I wasn't kidding. His phone is buzzing with people from all across the globe, players, as you hear the expansion plans.
How many phones will you require now with so many plans?
I mean, there's a lot of people in the team, so there's a lot of phones. And you know what? Now that we also have everyone's attention a little bit, I feel like we need some Sri Lankan flavor.
Yes.
Someone who's a singer, songwriter, just so many talents. Who is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome Yohani.
Made it through an aching heart. Remains of you, remains undue. Every time I find my way to live, to fight another day. Every turn on the freeway, I remember you always. Haunts me for a mistake, pulled over my insane. I'm moving on. Lies I or ABC, blind and dark couldn't see. Change myself right here, all for you, my dear. In another life, maybe I'll love you twice. Goodbye tonight, won't apologize. Every turn on the freeway, I remember you always. Haunts me for a mistake, pulled over my insane. I'm moving on. පාට හැඩ වැඩ ගොඩ ගැසුණු කාට කිව්ව පද ගෙතුණු රැට ඉඳ හිට මට දැනුණු කාට තුරුලට ගොඩ වැදුණු හැරදම යන බග දැන දැනාද හෙට මම ඉඟි පිඟි බැඳි මාමට හතරට පිරසිදු පිටු පාහමුණ වර තනිවම සොම වැදුණෙමි මම දැහැනට I'm moving on. It's been too long. Now I know. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for having me here today. It's good to be back in Colombo, and I will catch you guys very soon in a little bit. Thank you so much again.
Indeed, the Sri Lankan singing sensation who took the world by storm with her song. We will hear about it in a little while. May not be in the Sri Lankan language, but I'm sure we're going to be entertained with it. Right,
Absolutely. What a talent. Incredible. I wish I had that voice. Maybe I'd be a better presenter, you think?
I'm sure you will.
You know what? Now, I'm kind of sad because I just got here this morning and I'm leaving tonight. I get I don't really get to see anything of Sri Lanka.
All right, ask me. You can see it through my eyes if you like.
You're so kind. Okay, well,
I'm a kind person.
I see that. Well, now that we're here, let's start with Colombo.
What do you want to know about Colombo? It's the capital city.
Tell me more. How is this?
It's one of the nicest places. It's a beautiful city, well planned. It has some wonderful cricketing grounds. It has some great cricketing places. The cricket headquarters is here. The ground that had the first day-night game or floodlights, the R. Premadasa Stadium.
Nice.
Lots of cricket, lots of history in terms of cricket. And the Board of Control, Sri Lanka Cricket, the headquarters for Sri Lanka Cricket is also in Colombo.
So basically, this place means business.
And also, the first ever test match of Sri Lanka was played in Colombo at the P. Sara Oval, then the Colombo Oval, way back in 1982. I know you were born then.
It's a good way of asking my age, but never mind, never mind. All right, moving on to the next place, the beautiful beaches of Trincomalee, if I said that right.
You should go there.
Really?
It's in the east. It's in the east, and it's one of the most beautiful places. Don't really have a cricketing heritage, but it has a beautiful harbor, beautiful beaches, and I'm sure, hopefully, we'll have some cricket and some cricketers emerging from Trincomalee.
Okay, we're waiting for that. Maybe with T10, you never know, huh? We're known to bring up a lot of players. I mean, I'm also part of T10, one of the prodigies, if I may say.
Oh, good for you.
Well, okay, now let's talk about Galle. I think there's a lot of sporting legends from there.
Yes, the Galle International Stadium, the iconic Galle Fort, if you know what that is. It's a beautiful place.
You're telling me now.
I'm telling you, it withstood the tsunami. It's been there for centuries. It's the Dutch fort, as they call it, with one of the most beautiful grounds with the fort in the background, the Galle International Stadium. And you know what? Talking about T10, the slinger, Malinga, the Yorker man, hails from the south.
All right, I'm sure that's a big one. And now next up, the hill capital, Kandy.
Yes.
Is it anything like it sounds, Kandy?
Yes, it does. It is very Kandy, the last kingdom of Sri Lanka. So much of history.
All right.
So much of history. You know, Sri Lanka is a Buddhist country, and the tooth relic happens to be there. And also, two of the finest cricketing sons comes from Kandy. Can you guess? Sri Lankan cricketing sons? Record holders?
I don't know. You're putting me to test right now. I'm not sure I like that a lot.
You boasted that you knew a lot about T10.
You know what? I'm just going to move on to the next one.
No, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Muthaiya Muralidharan and Kumar Sangakkara.
Okay, I actually do genuinely like both of those cricketers, so that's amazing. All right, next on my list is Dambulla.
Has a beautiful stadium again. A stadium built in a jungle. It's another beautiful stadium, but, well, it has more culture. It has more history. We're yearning for some cricketers from there, and I'm sure we will have. But it's more historic place.
All right, for me, the last one now. I guess we're going north. Guess which one that is? This beautiful place, Jaffna.
Again, another historic place. We've had some cricketers coming through. Some cricketers. I do remember some names, but I think it's a matter of time before we really take international cricket there. Well, there are many more great cities that you would love to visit, but these are some top places that you should go.
And was this Sri Lanka 101 for me?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I guess now that you've told me all the beautiful places that I should visit, do you think these are the places for our T10 teams?
Well, can you think of any better places? I mean, some great cricketing places, great culture, cricketing places. Kandy is very well known for its cricket. Some top names, Galle, as I said. Jaffna has produced some outstanding cricketers in the past. I'm sure they will be producing very, very soon in the future as well. So yeah, they're very good. Good picks.
Great picks, I say. And now let's take a look. We have a little video for everyone.
Yeah, let's do that.
I guess you're going to have to see our faces and listen to us a little
10 overs. 10 overs. 90 minutes. 6 teams. Get ready to hear the Lions roar. From the commercial capital with bustling nightlife, Colombo. Cruising the endless sun-kissed beaches of the east. Trincomalee. Navigating to the rock fortress city in the south. Gaul. Going up to the misty hills filled with scenic wonder. Kandy. Coming to the spiritual and sacred cultural triangle. Dambulla. With the rich culture and the vibrancy of the north. Jaffna. Dynamic cities with their own unique flavor are all ready to set the pitch ablaze.
Alright, did you notice, just as I was about to say that we have some technical difficulties, everything was back on. Maybe nobody wants to listen to me anymore. Roshan?
Yep, we are ready now.
I mean,
do the next bit. Let's stop talking. We've been talking enough.
I agree. And now that we've introduced all our franchise cities, if I can please have Mr. Shaji and Mr. Shami to touch the iPad and unveil the logo.
A big moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a warm round of applause as the iPad comes to them. The President of Sri Lanka Cricket and of course Mr. Shaji, who's the founder of T10 Cricket. They will touch the iPad and then you would see the beautiful logo. We got to move, we are in the way.
Lanka T10. The Lions roar.
Ladies and gentlemen, unveiling the Lanka T10 League, the Lions roar as they say. A better round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You could do better than that, surely.
I think
It's
we
a
should
great
move again.
effort. You need to appreciate it.
Roshan,
Yes, here it comes.
how incredible is that?
Absolutely incredible. Look at the lion.
Ready to
That's
roar.
a typical Sri Lankan lion roaring. Right, it's time now to invite some special people on stage. We're going to have a group photo being taken. Can I invite the President of Sri Lanka Cricket, Mr. Shami Silva, the Secretary of Sri Lanka Cricket, Mr. Mohan De Silva, and of course the CEO, Mr. Ashley De Silva, Mr. Shahjul Mulk, Chairman, T20 Global Sports, Mr. Rajiv Khanna, the COO of the T10 Global Sports, Mr. Dasun Shanaka, the Sri Lanka T10 captain, or the Sri Lanka T20 captain, the white ball captain. I beg your pardon. There is no T10 team. I'm sorry. You didn't pick that up.
I mean, hey, all due
I
respect, I'm
expect
going
you
to let
to
you
correct
go
me.
and do your
I
thing.
expect you to correct me. Right, and Angelo Matthews. Can we have you on stage, please? Can we also have Dr. Jayanta Dharmadasa and Mr. Krishanta Kapuata? Sorry for the late invitation, but that is a slight mistake on our part. But nevertheless, can we have you on stage, gentlemen?
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much. If you can please take your seats. And as we're about to conclude, I feel like we need another performance again.
Yes, indeed. It's all about entertainment. The Sri Lankans are great entertainers. The secretary said that before. We know how to entertain, not just on the field of cricket.
Absolutely, I saw that with the performance right to begin with. So can we please have Anamtha to perform the global T10 song?
Shall we put our hands together? The global T10 song.
Everybody raise your hands and say, as we all have been waiting for this day. T10 is here, T10 is here, T10 is here, yeah, yeah. Cricket lovers all around the world and those who've gathered here today. T10 is here, T10 is here, T10 is here, yeah, yeah. All the teams are prepared, ready for the game. Fire deep in their heart. There's no place for excuses. 10 overs all they've got. Fire deep in their hearts. सुनो सुनो हो गया ऐलान. देखो देखो है क्रिकेट की शान. T10 is here, T10 is here, T10 is here, yeah. जब जब भी बल्ला बोलेगा तब तब तो हल्ला बोलेगा. T10 is here, T10 is here, T10 is here, yeah. All the teams are prepared, ready for the game. Fire deep in their heart. There's no place for excuses. 10 overs all they've got. Fire deep in their hearts. जुनून ये सर चढ़ा है, जज्बा बस जीत का. तुम ना रुको, तुम ना झुको, मैदान में जान लगा दो. हाँ सबको तुम बता दो, तुम क्या हो दिखा दो. तुम ना रुको, तुम ना झुको, मैदान में जान लगा दो. We are believers, dreamers and achievers. We never stop, we never give up. All the teams are prepared, ready for the game. Fire deep in their heart. There's no place for excuses. 10 overs all they've got. Fire deep in their hearts. Everybody raise your hands and say, as we all have been waiting for this day. T10 is here, T10 is here, T10 is here, yeah, yeah. Cricket lovers all around the world and those who gathered here today. T10 is here, T10 is here, T10 is here, yeah, yeah. All the teams are prepared, ready for the game. Fire deep in their heart. Fire deep in their heart. There's no place for excuses. දුවනුරා හැඟුම් යාවි ඇවිලේවි මෙරියේ නුඹෙනගේ මගේ නැත්තේ හැමේ හායාවි සිහිවේවි මා උදලංගම දවටෙනා උරුපෙමක පැටලෙනා රුවනාරි මනහාරි සුකුමාරි නුඹ තමා උදලංගම දවටෙනා උරුපෙමක පැටලෙනා රුවනාරි මනහාරි සුකුමාරි නුඹ තමා මැනිකේ මගේ හිතේ रात भर करे बातें तेरी ये तेरी आए जो तेरी यादें रुक रुक चले सांस मेरी ये मेरी हाँ मुझे प्यार है तुमसे हाँ तुझ में ही तो मेरा जहाँ मनहारी तन्हारी सुकुमारी प्रियतमा तलंग में दावटेना उरुपे में कपटलेना රුවනාරි මනහාරි සුකුමාරි නුඹ තමා तेरे बिना नहीं मेरी शाम गुजर पाएगी ले ले मुझे बाहों में रात सवर जाएगी सोचा नहीं कभी कि तू पास चले आएगी होता नहीं अखी लग जान निकल जाएगी हौले हौले दिल ये मेरा होने लगा है ये तेरा जरा जरा मेरी तरह तू भी मुझे देखना हाँ मुझे प्यार है तुमसे हाँ तुझ में ही तो मेरा जहाँ मनहारी तन्हारी सुकुमारी प्रियतमा तलंग में दावटेना उरुपे में कपटलेना रुवनारी मनहारी सुकुमारी नुඹ තමා Thank you so much.
Man, she can sing and perform.
Indeed. Did you enjoy it?
I loved it. Every bit of it.
That's the Sri Lankan talent. That's what you can expect when you're in Sri Lanka.
I'm so excited for Lanka T10. I cannot begin to tell you.
We're all very, very excited. I hope you, our friends, ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished guests, you enjoyed the evening as well.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the evening and stick around with us and join us for the after party.
Yes, indeed. Continue to be with us. Enjoy the evening and thank you again. And all the best to the T10. Let the Lions
roar!
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been, oh. The way that things have been, oh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea, oh. The master of my sea, oh. I was broken from a young age, taking my sulking to the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took me, shook me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the weight, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the pain. You made me a believer, believer. Pain, you break me down, you made me a believer, believer. Pain, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, we came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Flooding starts and the prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, your spirit up above. Oh, I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did, ever leave, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited till they broke up and it rained down. It rained down like, hey, you made me a believer, believer. You break me down, you made me a believer, believer. Oh pain, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, you came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Last things last, by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins, oh, the blood in my veins, oh. But they never did, ever leave, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited till they broke up and it rained down, it rained down. You made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you made me a believer, believer. Oh pain, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Pain, you made me a believer, believer. Pain, you made me a believer, believer.
हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी कि हर ख्वाहिश पे दम निकले, बहुत निकले मेरे अरमान, लेकिन फिर भी कम निकले। जैसा हुस्न छुपाया, हर अदा में नूर है आया, साथ मरे और सतहत्तर घायल, ब्लेम दो रब को क्यों ऐसा बनाया। मेरा जिससे पड़ गया पाला, अच्छे को गलत कर डाला, मेरा नहीं मेरा नहीं मेरा कोई दोष, दोष मदहोश हूँ मैं हर वक्त वक्त। मैं चीज बड़ी हूँ मस्त मस्त, मैं चीज बड़ी हूँ मस्त,
मैं चीज बड़ी हूँ मस्त मस्त, मैं चीज बड़ी हूँ मस्त। वो शराबी क्या शराबी जो नशे में ना रहे, वो शराबी क्या शराबी ऐसी जो तौबा करे। ओ वो शराबी क्या शराबी दिल में जिसके गम न हो, लट गया समझो शराबी पास जिसके हम न हो। ओ साक़ी साक़ी रे साक़ी साक़ी, आप पास रह न जाए कोई ख्वाहिश बाकी। ओ साक़ी साक़ी रे साक़ी साक़ी, आप पास रह न जाए कोई ख्वाहिश बाकी। galaxy and I could take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. Hey, you want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating, the Milky Way, we're in again, yeah, 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 yeah. Got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night, come on dance with me. I'm levitating you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night, come on dance with me. I'm levitating, you want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating, the Milky Way, we're renegading, yeah, 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 yeah. Got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night, come on dance with me. I'm levitating. I know you want it, but you're never gonna get it. Tu could be naane. Mane na mane koi duniya hai sare meri ishq ki hai deewane. Hey you, I know you want it, but you're never gonna get it. Tu could be naane. Mane na mane koi duniya hai sare meri ishq ki hai deewane. Ab dil karta hai hole hole se main to khud ko gale lagaऊं. किसी और की मुझे पर जरूरत क्या, मैं तो खुद से प्यार जताऊं. What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? My name is Sheila. Sheila Kinjawadi. I'm too sexy for you. Na 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 Sheila. Sheila Kinjawadi. I'm too sexy for you. Ain't nobody got a body like Sheila. Everybody want a body like Sheila. Drive me crazy cause my name is Sheila. Ain't nobody got a body like Sheila. Everybody want a body like Sheila. Everybody want a body like Sheila. Drive me crazy cause my name is Sheila. Ain't nobody got a body like Sheila. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. What you need? She give 10 for come here, Papa, plant your seed. She can grow it from her woman family. Provide love ain't overlooked and unappreciated. You see, you can reciprocate. I got delicious taste. You need a woman such in your place. Just protect her and keep her safe. Baby, worship her hips and waist. So feminine with grace. I touch your soul when you hear me say, boy. Woman, you can be my woman. Woman, woman, woman. 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 तेरे नादिए जुम्मान पे गईया तू चंडीगढ़ तो आई नी. चंडीगढ़ तो आई नी. मैनू देख के होके भर देने कद चौका विच दबाहिनी. थोड़ी से खाला दिल, थोड़ी से खाला दिल. जो दागे चढ़ते टुकड़े दे तेनू काला चश्मा, तेनू काला चश्मा, तेनू काला चश्मा जचदा है गोरे मुकड़े दे. तेनू काला चश्मा जचदा है गोरे मुकड़े दे. आगे बेबस है दुनिया में हर इल्जाम इश्क में सब दीवाने हैं इश्क में सब हैरान इश्क में सब कुछ मुश्किल है इश्क में सब आजाद देखो प्यारे ये नजारे ये दीवारी परवाने इश्क में तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाँ क्या कहे हो गया है किस्सा इतना क्या कहे तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाँ क्या कहे हो गया है किस्सा इतना क्या कहे तुम दर 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 तुम
Ladies and gentlemen, the entertainment continues, and let us now invite on stage another entertainer. Put your hands together. It is time for Chitral Somapala to make his entrance.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for this beautiful invitation. And everyone knows this. Nothing
I wish you nothing but the best, brothers and sisters. God bless you all, inshallah. And Bunsalai, I'll be watching over you. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
சொல்றியா மாமா Hey சொல்றியா மாமா சொல்றியா மாமா நெட்டையாக வளர்ந்த பொண்ணு நிமிந்து நிமிந்து பாப்பாங்க குட்டையாக இருக்கும் பொண்ணு குனிஞ்சு வளைஞ்சு பாப்பாங்க நெட்ட பொண்ணு குட்டை பொண்ணு திட்டம் எல்லாம் ஒண்ணுங்க தேகம் எல்லாம் மோகம் முத்தி திருட எங்கும் ஆம்பளை புத்தி ஊ சொல்றியா மாமா ஊ சொல்றியா மாமா Hey, ஊ சொல்றியா மாமா ஊ சொல்றியா மாமா கொழுக்க முழுக்க வளர்ந்த பொண்ணு கும்மினி இருக்கு சொல்வாங்க குச்சி உடம்ப காரி வந்த கச்சிது முன்னு வழிவாங்க கொழ உடம்போ குச்சி உடம்போ சைஸ்ல ஒண்ணு இல்லைங்க அல்வா மாறி அழக சுத்தி அள்ள துடிக்கும் மாமள புத்தி ஓ சொல்றியா மாமா ஓ சொல்றியா மாமா Hey, சொல்றியா மாமா ஓ சொல்றியா மாமா பெரிய பெரிய மனுஷன் ஒரு சிலர் இங்க வருவாங்க ஒழுக்க முன்னா நானே தானே உளறி சிலர் திரிவாங்க ஒழுக்க சீல வசந்த மனுஷன் வெளியே போடும் வேஷாங்க விளக்கு அணைச்சா போதும் எல்லாம் விளக்கு அணைச்சா போதும் எல்லாம் விளக்கு மாறும் ஒண்ணுதாங்க சொல்றியா மாமா ஊஹூ சொல்றியா மாமா சொல்றியா மாமா ஊஹூ சொல்றியா மாமா ஓ சொல்றியா மாமா ஓ சொல்றியா மாமா